Renee Heigl here with Wellbeing with Renee and Love Yourself Naked, and I'm here to talk about how to make almond milk. And I know we've been convinced via the media that having this fancy and sexy milk mustache is the only way for us to gain some calcium, and that's just not the truth. There's a lot of other ways to get great calcium, and I'm going to share one of those, and that's almond milk. You get 20 to 30% of your daily recommended calcium when you drink some almond milk. It's super easy to make, so I'm going to show you how. If you want more details on the nutrients and what you gain from it, you can check out my blog at reneeheigl.com. So let's get started. So first you need a blender. It doesn't matter which kind. I have a pretty high-powered one. And prior to blending, you're going to take a cup of almonds, and I like to use raw almonds, and you're going to soak them in water. And you want to do this preferably overnight, but you can do it for about 7 to 8 hours. Once you're done, you're going to rinse and then rinse again. So make sure these are really clean. So you drain out the water and you're going to rinse them a couple times. I already have some rinsed almonds here in a bowl. It's a cup. And I have approximately 4 cups of water already added to my blender. Now realize that you don't need to do this next step that I'm about to show you. I have coconut water here, and I want to sweeten my almond milk up, so I have about 3.5 cups of water in here, and I'm going to add some coconut water so I can make it about 4 cups. If you don't want to add coconut water, adding just water and just almonds is perfectly fine. So now what we do is we put on the lid here, and we're going to blend. Alright, so now we have our almond milk blended. Now what we do, very simple, is we pour it into a big bowl here carefully. And we let it sit there for a minute. And I'm going to rinse out my blender. You can use a nut milk bag. You can buy these on Amazon.com, really affordable. Or you can use some cheesecloth, or if you have a very fine mesh strainer, you can simply use that. In fact, you don't even have to do this step at all. You can leave the kind of chunky pieces of almond in your milk if you like a thicker milk. I personally like thinner, so I'm going to strain it. And I like to put the bag right inside my blender with the string in the front. I'm careful though, because these are pretty fine mesh bags and I do not want to rip them on the bottom of my blender. And then what we do is we pour in our almond milk, and as you can see how easy it is for these things to fall apart, or fall in, I should say. So we tighten them as best we can, and we're going to pour back in. Now you ask the question, why make my own almond milk? Why not just buy it in the store? It's already done for me. Well, commercially packaged almond milk has substantially less benefits to it. When you make your own almond milk, you have a ton more minerals, a ton more nutrients. In fact, it's not even close. So here's the step. Now what we do is we tighten the top of the bag so nothing comes out. And we're just going to gently take our hand and squeeze down and get all the milk out of the bag. Okay. So now I'm going to just dump all the remnants out of the bag. And I clean these really good so you can use them for a long time. I think it should last at least a couple of years, if not longer. Now we have our almond milk. You can add things to this if you want, and you can leave it plain. It doesn't matter. I actually love it plain, but I also, on occasion, like to put in some really good vanilla. And this is fresh vanilla, so I'm going to pour that in. If you have a vanilla bean, that works great. And cinnamon or cardamom or any other types of spices that you like, you can add in. And then I'm going to blend it again to mix it up. And simply pour it right into a jar for storage in my fridge. And this will last me for a couple days. We drink it fast around here. Oh, milk mustache. See, it doesn't have to come from the cow, does it? Doesn't get much better than that. Thanks for tuning in. Check out reneeheigl.com for details on how to enter into the 18-day Love Yourself Naked Challenge. Much love to you all, and I'll see you next time.